The universe isn't just a vast, cold expanse of stars and galaxies. It's a living, breathing consciousness, a cosmic soul that whispers through the fabric of existence. Imagine for a moment that the cosmos itself holds a spiritual essence, an energy that connects everything in ways we're only beginning to understand. Today, we'll explore that profound idea, the universe as a soulful entity, an awakening truth that invites us to see beyond the physical and touch the very spirit of creation. If you're curious about how the universe might be more than just matter, stick around. What we uncover might just change how you see everything around you. The concept of cosmic consciousness. The idea of cosmic consciousness suggests that awareness extends beyond individual minds, forming a vast, interconnected pool of collective perception. Many spiritual traditions and philosophical systems have posited that the universe itself embodies a kind of sentient or conscious existence. This isn't merely about human awareness, but about a universal mind, a fabric of awareness woven into the very fabric of space-time. Proponents argue that this consciousness is not localized, but manifests in various forms, from the subtle energies that influence our thoughts to the grand orchestrations of cosmic events. Scientific explorations into fields like quantum physics often echo these notions, suggesting particles and waves might be interconnected in ways that resemble consciousness. Throughout history, some thinkers hypothesize that humans are inherently linked to this cosmic awareness, and that moments of profound insight or spiritual awakening serve as glimpses into this larger consciousness. Mystics across different traditions describe experiences of merging with the universe's soul, feeling as though their individual identity dissolves into a greater whole. These experiences can feel surreal and liberating, often accompanied by sensations of unity and timelessness. Examples include near-death experiences, where individuals report feelings of being embraced by a vast, loving intelligence that surpasses physical reality, or the spontaneous insights sparked by intense meditation or contemplation. Such phenomena hint that the boundaries of individual mind and cosmic mind are more permeable than commonly perceived. Modern spiritual movements and New Age philosophies frequently emphasize the idea that the universe isn't dead matter but alive, imbued with consciousness at all levels. They view the cosmos as an intelligent, responding entity that subtly communicates through synchronicities, signs, and intuitive insights. When someone experiences a meaningful coincidence, like meeting someone at exactly the right time or receiving an answer just when needed, some interpret these as messages from the universal mind. These occurrences reinforce the hypothesis that our personal consciousness interacts dynamically with a larger, universal awareness, suggesting a harmony that underpins reality itself. It becomes less about randomness and more about a conscious, intelligent movement behind the scenes. In scientific terms, this concept challenges the conventional understanding of consciousness as solely a product of neural activity. Instead, it invites the possibility that consciousness might be a fundamental feature of the universe, similar to space, time, or gravity. This idea resonates with certain interpretations of quantum mechanics, where observer effects and entanglement hint at an interconnected fabric of reality. If consciousness is indeed a primary element of existence, then the universe perhaps is not just a dead cosmos governed by physical laws. It is a living, aware entity in its own right. Such perspectives open new ways of perceiving reality, allowing us to view life and the universe as integral parts of a spiritual whole, constantly communicating through subtle vibrations, shared awareness, and collective consciousness. Historical perspectives on the universe as spirit. Throughout ancient civilizations, the idea of the universe as a spiritual entity was woven into their worldview. Many cultures perceived cosmos not merely as a physical expanse, but as a living, conscious force imbued with divine essence. The Egyptians, for example, envisioned the sky goddess Nut as a celestial mother whose body stretched across the heavens, representing the universe's nurturing and eternal qualities. Similarly, the Greeks often regarded the cosmos as a manifestation of divine rationality, an ordered, harmonious entity governed by the gods, where stars and planets reflected divine principles. These perspectives often intertwined religion, philosophy, and natural observation, portraying the universe as a conscious, spiritual realm rather than a mechanical object. As philosophical thought developed, especially during the Hellenistic period, ideas about the universe as a spiritual whole gained more sophisticated articulations. Plato viewed the cosmos as an intelligent, living entity animated by divine reason, a concept encapsulated in his idea of the world's soul. For Plato, the universe was not a collection of inert matter but an interconnected spiritual network that embodied perfect order and beauty, deeply rooted in divine intelligence. This notion influenced later Christian mystics and alchemists, who saw the universe's material and spiritual facets as inseparable. Many saw the material world as a reflection or an emanation of a divine, sacred principle that infused all existence with meaning. In Eastern traditions, notions of the universe as a spiritual or divine entity have persisted unbroken through millennia. Hindu philosophy, for instance, describes the cosmos as a manifestation of Brahman, the ultimate spiritual reality that transcends physical existence but also pervades it. The concept of Brahman as a universal consciousness provides a framework where the universe is an expression of divine will, made conscious through individual souls, Atman. Similarly, in Taoism, the universe is seen as an inherent, dynamic harmony, known as the Tao, that flows through all things, embodying both spiritual and material realities. These ideas highlight the persistent view that the cosmos is not simply matter in motion, but a living, intelligent, and spiritual whole. Western esoteric traditions further elaborate on this perspective, often blending ancient philosophical ideas with mystical insights. Renaissance mystics, such as Marsilio Ficino, synthesized Christian doctrine with Platonic ideas, portraying the universe as a spiritual mirror of divine love and intellect. They believed that through spiritual insight and mystical experience, humans could perceive the divine nature of the cosmos directly. This holistic view elevates the universe from a mere physical entity to a sacred harmony teeming with divine presence, suggesting that spiritual consciousness is embedded in the very fabric of reality. Such perspectives continue to influence contemporary spiritual and philosophical debates about the universe, reinforcing the idea that beneath the material world lies a deeper, spiritual reality that animates all existence. Scientific and philosophical alignments. Modern science often approaches the cosmos through empirical investigation, exploring the universe as a vast, intricate system governed by physical laws. Yet, many philosophical traditions have long viewed the universe not merely as matter and energy, but as a form of consciousness or spiritual entity. Quantum physics, for example, has sparked discussions about interconnectedness and consciousness, especially through phenomena like entanglement, which suggest a universe in which particles remain connected regardless of distance. Some interpret this as hinting at a fundamental unity, a collective consciousness permeating all existence. It challenges conventional materialist perspectives and opens pathways for understanding the universe as more than physical phenomena, an idea that resonates with spiritual viewpoints. At the same time, philosophical inquiry has historically grappled with the notion of the universe as a conscious or living entity. The Greek concept of the world soul, or anima mundi, posits that everything in existence is interconnected through a divine or universal consciousness. This aligns with certain scientific interpretations, in that both suggest a deeply interconnected cosmos that cannot be fully understood without considering the spiritual or metaphysical dimensions. Science's increasing focus on the observer effect in quantum mechanics echoes these ancient ideas, where the act of observation itself influences the state of what's observed, implying that consciousness is entwined with the fabric of reality. Philosophers and scientists who entertain the idea of the universe as a spiritual entity often point to the concept of emergence, where complex consciousness arises from simpler physical interactions. In this view, the universe could be seen as a vast, unfolding consciousness that manifests through evolutionary processes and consciousness itself. For instance, some proponents draw parallels between the human brain and the universe, suggesting that just as individual minds are expressions of a universal mind, so might the cosmos be a conscious entity in its own right. These ideas are not entirely outside scientific discourse. They often serve as metaphysical frameworks that complement and challenge purely material explanations. Ultimately, integrating scientific findings with philosophical notions of a spiritual universe involves acknowledging that evidence from quantum physics, cosmology, and consciousness studies might point towards a broader understanding, one where the universe isn't just a collection of atoms and forces, but a living, aware, interconnected whole. It's a space where empirical data invites metaphysical reflection, blurring the line between science and spirituality, and encouraging us to view the cosmos as a conscious entity that embodies both physical laws and spiritual essence. Implications of a spiritual universe. The idea of a universe infused with spirit challenges our conventional understanding of reality, prompting us to consider existence as more than just a physical phenomenon. In this perspective, every element, stars, planets, even consciousness itself, might be interconnected through an underlying spiritual fabric. This outlook implies that the universe is not a cold, indifferent space, but a living, conscious entity capable of influence and reciprocation. Such a view opens avenues for understanding phenomena that science traditionally struggles with, like consciousness, intuition, or sudden insights that seem to transcend material explanation. One immediate implication is the potential for human consciousness to tap into this cosmic spirit, broadening the scope of what we consider possible in terms of spiritual growth and interconnectedness. For instance, many spiritual traditions speak of the universe as a divine consciousness or universal mind. If this is true, then individuals are not isolated points but integral expressions of a greater whole, enabling deep experiences of unity or oneness. This could influence how we approach healing, meditation, and emotional well-being, suggesting these are ways of aligning with or attuning to the spiritual currents of the cosmos rather than merely internal processes. Moreover, adopting this view radically shifts ethical and moral paradigms. If the universe is a conscious entity with a spiritual core, then every action, be it kindness, destruction, or creation, resonates on a spiritual level. This means our choices are not just personal, but have ripple effects through the fabric of the universe. It inspires a sense of responsibility and reverence for the interconnected web of life, fostering empathy that extends beyond human interactions. Philosophically, it encourages contemplating existence as a dialogue with a conscious universe, turning everyday moments into opportunities for spiritual alignment or harmony. Finally, the implications of a spiritual universe extend into the realm of scientific exploration, encouraging integrative approaches that combine empirical inquiry with spiritual insight. Quantum physics, for example, offers glimpses of interconnectedness and consciousness influencing matter at fundamental levels. Fields such as consciousness studies, astrology, or even certain forms of holistic medicine operate on premises that resonate with the idea of an animating spiritual force. Acknowledging the universe's spiritual dimension invites us to view scientific research as a partnership with the universe itself, an ongoing dialogue that enriches both our understanding of reality and our capacity for spiritual evolution. Usnavnoy, Rusgil 5. The concept of the universe's soul suggests that existence isn't merely a collection of particles and physical laws, but imbued with an intrinsic spiritual essence that transcends matter. Many spiritual traditions and philosophical systems posit that the cosmos itself is alive, conscious, and interconnected through an underlying divine or universal consciousness. This idea elevates the universe from a dead mechanism into a living, breathing entity, an entity that has purpose, harmony, and an innate intelligence. Scientific discussions about dark energy or the fabric of space-time often intersect with these spiritual perspectives, hinting that perhaps the universe's underlying fabric is more than just a backdrop for physical phenomena. It might be a conscious whole. In practical terms, this notion influences how certain individuals perceive their relationship with the cosmos. For example, many mystics and spiritual seekers believe that tuning their consciousness in harmony with the universe's soul allows for a deeper understanding and alignment with the divine intelligence that permeates everything. Meditation, prayer, and other contemplative practices are viewed as ways to tap into this universal consciousness, which acts as a guiding force. People often report profound experiences, feelings of oneness, timeless awareness, and insight that seem to bridge the gap between individual existence and the cosmic whole. Such experiences reinforce the idea that the universe's spiritual core is accessible through inner exploration. Philosophers and metaphysicians have long debated whether the universe's soul is a single, unifying consciousness or a collective of interconnected consciousnesses. Some suggest that individual souls or consciousnesses are merely waves emanating from a vast, ocean-like universal mind, an ocean that sustains and animates all life. This analogy emphasizes unity, implying that separateness is an illusion and that at a fundamental level, everything is woven by the same spiritual fabric. Modern discussions in fields like quantum consciousness and panpsychism echo this, proposing that consciousness might be a fundamental component of reality, woven into the universe's very structure. These ideas open up possibilities for understanding existence not as isolated phenomena, but as expressions of a singular, divine essence. The notion of the universe having a spiritual soul also plays a role in environmental and ecological perspectives. When viewed as an extension of the divine or a conscious entity, the Earth and all its ecosystems are seen as sacred expressions of that universal soul. This perspective encourages a sense of reverence and responsibility toward nature. Actions that harm the environment are understood not just as destructive behaviors, but as disruptions to the cosmic harmony, all of which is interconnected through the divine consciousness. Many indigenous philosophies have long held this view, emphasizing that every element within the universe bears the imprint of the sacred, which in turn sustains life and consciousness. This recognition can inspire more holistic approaches to ecological stewardship, rooted in reverence for the universe's divine essence. As we come to the close of this exploration into the soul of the universe, it's evident that our cosmos is much more than just matter and energy. It's a living, breathing entity with a profound spiritual essence that connects us all. We've glimpsed how the universe can be seen as a vast consciousness, inviting us to contemplate our place within this divine tapestry. Whether through ancient wisdom or modern science, the idea of a cosmic soul encourages us to look beyond the surface and seek deeper meaning in the universe's intricate dance. Thanks for joining me on this unforgettable journey. First, hope it sparked curiosity and inspired you to see the universe not just as distant stars, but as a spiritual force intertwined with our existence. If this topic resonated with you, stay tuned for more discussions that dive into the mysteries of existence and the unseen forces shaping reality. Your presence and curiosity mean a lot. Let's continue this voyage together. Until next time, keep pondering the infinite.